go. Let's go, boys. I sneak up. Don't get caught sleeping. Here I am. Look, like nunchucks. Ooh, who's in here? Got 6 in here already. Wow. Good job, guys. How's everybody doing? Got a little tea. It's damp out. Who was I talking to on the phone the other day? And I said, guys, we're going to get torrential downpours. And they were like, yeah, did you watch the weather? I said, no, boys, but the old surgically repaired knee is barking. Yeah, we're going to get it going today. Big day in the NFL. Big day. We're covering every inch. I'm just letting guys get in here. We're covering every inch. We got super. I don't want to start cursing right off the bat. I know my friends got kids running around. I'll say the curse words low. So if my buddies got the kids running around, some of them, it's not going to get crazy. Or maybe the mother-in-law's down the hall. You never know. I think about all that stuff. But we got some great fucking races. How's that? We got some great fucking races in fantasy. Oh. We got T Rich's league, the JFFL. Fucking solid league. Oh, I didn't say the curse word low. I'll remember. Solid league. It's crazy. I lost my first 3 games of the season. Then I won 5 in a row. And now I lost 4 in a row. I'm 5-7. Then I'm looking and I'm in 8th. But number 3 is not even safe. The person who's in 3rd right now was in 8th last week. He's in 3rd this week. And by the end of week 14, he could be out again. Ryan Patterson, out. You could be out. Jarrett, Rookie of the Year is in the building. And I don't even have your number to get you on a thread. Good to see you, Jarrett. Good to see you, buddy. What'd you put in? What did you say? Deposit more. What do you got? How you doing? I'm like NOOCH DeVito, Jarrett. I'm the quarterback of this shit. I'm throwing spirals every Sunday morning. Every Sunday. NOOCH DeVito, baby. Throwing spirals. Let's go. You know what? I think of shit. Jared, did you play sports did you play sports? You would have enjoyed being my teammate. I was a fun teammate. All my sports that I played. Hey, what's up, Nate? Nate. Oh, this is nice. We got everybody coming in. Lawrence or Purdy? Lawrence. Why? Weather. I open the minds up here. Ready? Weather. We're in Philly. Look at the weather outside. You know where we are. It's fucking shitty out, dog. That's why we got a lot to talk about today. We're going to get into all this. Yeah, but real quick, I name myself MVP teammate. We have fun. We're on top of shit. Same thing here. This is why I like this shit. It reminds me of the camaraderie of teams and then the fellas, the boys. I like keeping everybody connected. You know what I'm saying? There's Paul Riz. Cody. Oh, man. Cody. Good morning. We got races here. Paul Riz, you're a numbers guy. We got JFFL guys in here. What about this race, guys? This is our fucking couple weeks here. Like we're going heavy on the fantasy now. This is our league. I'm in a couple awesome leagues. We got my own league, but we got T Rich's league and Mel's league, Carmelo. The T Rich league is crazy right now, this race. What are we doing here? Right? Tiki Bar Warrior. First of all, that name is awesome. Tiki Bar Warrior. I'm down the shore. My buddies are nuts. I got the whole lifeguard crew in the league. Tiki Bar Warrior. Ryan, he was in 8th place last week. Now he's in 3rd. He's 1 game out of a bye position. but he's also capable of falling out. Dunny, same thing, 7-5. Dunny's got 1453. I got 1482. If Dunny loses today, Dunny's in big trouble. Big trouble. You know what, T Rich? I was like, oh shit, I got to play McCaffrey today. And I'm looking at your brother's roster, and I said, oh shit, I forgot. I don't have to play McCaffrey today. I think I hope you wipe him up next week. He's in trouble. Let's go down the line. Patterson, big trouble because Knobs is out to the lead. Patterson, if he doesn't win today, Mayday. Oh, okay. Paul's high flying hugs. Dunny 7-5 with a low total. Dunny's just Mr. Fortunate. He's walking in front of buses, nothing hits him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fucking Dunny has just breezed through to victory at no matter what this year. So Dunny's down in points. Who's Dunny playing today? Dunny? Where's the matchups? Let's see. Here we go. Ooh. Oh man. Oh, Oscar will be in here. Oscar will be in. He's probably, he's got the wife and the kids, and Oscar will be in. Hey, Dunn is playing you. Ooh. One of those two have a chance to slide. Now we got Nate. Nate, this is getting juicier by the second. I didn't even see this. Nate is playing Pat's bat, and Nate's got a -1 to start off. Was it a defense? Must have been. Cowboys defense, -1. That's a tough start. So Nate's got 8 left, and he's got a -1. Oh, 9 left. I'm sorry. I need my readers. That's great. Hey, you know what's fucking weird about being in your 40s? I can't see close anymore, but I can see far. I was like, oh, I can still see the bottom line at the doctor's office. Like, what good is being able to see great all the way over there? But when I'm looking at my phone, it gets blurry. And to add insult to injury, I don't have a long reach. That's why they call me baby hands. So the longer reach I need, I don't have it. So that's why I need the readers close by. You know what I'm saying? Oh, shit. So, wow. Nate with the mind. Now, Nate, here's what's up with Nate. Nate is 6-6. So, if you ever lose this week, you go to 6-7, we could be tied already entering next week. And then, obviously, the winner between me and you will go down to points. Let's see the points between me and Nate. Where is Nate? 1583. I'm 1482. Fuck, 100 points. I don't think I'm going to make up unless I put up a 180 and you put up a stinker or something. But that's too much speculation too early. We got a lot of shit going on. Knobs 6-6. He's out to an early lead, but we have no idea who's going to win. If Knobs loses, the whole league is in the mix. Now, in Carmelo's league, I got single white female. No. What is SWFL? Southwest Florida. I got Mel, Mr. at SWFL. This guy's got so many abbreviations. What is that name, Mel? It messes me up every time. Hey, Oscar. I wasn't even looking. There he is. What's up, Big O? What's up, buddy? Hey, question. We have been struggling all morning. Mama NOOCH is in 5th. I'm in 7th. My cousin Jonathan is in 6th. Jonathan's got 200 more points than me and my mother. If I win and John wins and my mother loses, next week is going to be me and my mother knocking each other out for that 6th spot. Who do we start? Who would you start against yourself? My mother's playing Oscar. She's got Mahomes. She's a Mahomes fan. She loves Mahomes. but she also has CJ Stroud. Now, guys, we're gonna weave everything in. As far as bets, as far as fantasy, as far as all that shit. Kansas City is playing a hot Green Bay team. Green Bay's got a young, hot team. They're playing in a freezing, shitty Wisconsin weather day. It's going to be bad all in Wisconsin. It's going to be a fucking ice storm. Yeah, it's going to be shitty out there. Hail, sleet, snow, maybe. A little snow. I like how they talk out there. Oh, it's snowing. So I don't know, guys. This is what I'm saying. You know, I weave it in. I don't know if Mahomes is a good start today in Wisconsin over CJ Stroud in 76 degrees dome regulated temperature. It's like smartphone stadium. Like they're indoors. They're on a fucking carpet. Tank Dell and Nico Khan. Like I know Mahomes is great, but if you're looking at the whole picture, is there any way you can't start Stroud? I urged my mother to start Stroud, but I don't know who she's got in right now. I'll check. But last week I was playing my mother. Listen to this. Last week my mother had Mostert on the bench because he had a bad week the week before. He had like his first low week. I was like, nah, I don't know if I would do that. You're gonna sit Mostert. Oh, he had a bad week. She's like general mom on fantasy. She no tolerance. So oh no, I was like, so once the 1 o'clock bell went off, I said, Mom, can I talk to you? She's like, yeah. I was like, listen, if you were in the Super Bowl for like a $600 prize, I would have tied you up and put Mostert in with your phone. Like a guy with that high production on the season, unless it's a crazy thing where he's hurt or something, I think you got to start guys like that. So, oh man, let me read these comments, see what's going on with the Ferras. Oh man, oh Cody, it's your birthday. Oh man, happy birthday, Cody. Happy birthday, buddy. Man, shit, I feel like I'm in my 30s this week. Feeling good. You're in your 30s still, right, Code? Oh man, Oscar, who do we like today? Let's see, what do we got here? Oh man, wow! Look at these roasting me. Oh, no wonder I caught the Paul Riz boom roasted. Well, Tyler, I have something in my pocket for you. Hold on. Oh man! All right, guys, I might as well confess there. I had 5 receivers and 4 slots. I had Tank Dell not sitting him. I had Devontae Smith getting hot, not sitting him. I had Ayuk not sitting him. And then I had McLaurin and DK. DK was coming off his career worst game. 1 catch for 13 yards. You know where I'm going. I sat DK and he put up like a 40 burger and I needed him so bad. But I'm blanking it out. Super mistake. Worst ever. Worst one of my life. And T-Rich sends me a cover with me as Pete Carroll talking to DK. Oh, right in the heart. Right in the heart. Right in the heart. Oh, man. That's tough. That really tough. But you know what? I'm still fighting. If I beat Darlene, I'm still in it. I'm tied with Jonathan now, but I can't. I do not own the tiebreaker against Jonathan. So I need a loss from him. I got to keep winning, and he's got to stumble this week or next week. So here's round 1. I'm gonna whoop Darlene. So hopefully he stumbles. Now I got these 2 knuckleheads behind me in Carmelo's league. I got such a good team. I'm in a 12-man league. I'm in 5th right now, but 5, 6, 7, and 8 we're all 6 and 6. I just have the most points. Listen to this, Paul. I would like to know. T-Rich, I would like to know. Oscar, listen to this team. 12-man league, my team. I'm 6 and 6. I got Mel right on my heels. I got Ray right on my heels. Here's my team. CJ Stroud at quarterback. Wide receivers today, right now, subject to change. Waddle. Oh, man, I got Thielen in there. I got my own start-sit questions, guys. Thielen and Hollywood Brown. Right now, I got Thielen, and I got Brown on the bench. Oh, Jesus. I don't know. Oh, no, I got Kamar. Okay, here's what I got. Stroud, Waddle, and Thielen. My running backs, Breece Hall and Gibbs. My tight end, Jordan, for Houston right now because Kincaid's on a bye. My two flexes, Kamara and Hollywood Brown. All right. Would you take Hollywood Brown or Thielen out for A-Chain? I'm not playing A-Chain this week. I don't know. I can't see it. So George Pickens, I'm keeping on my bench. Should I take Thielen out altogether? Who would you play, Thielen or Pickens today? Bad weather, right? Bad weather. How's the weather in Tampa Bay? We got to start checking weather. I'm going to start getting to bed soon. We're going to go in a couple same gamers. Where could we identify on the lines today? Do we even look at the tight end Jordan for Houston? The neck is out. Dalton Schultz, he's out today. So do we look at Jordan, Houston, Denver? Maybe. Now, Hollywood Brown didn't practice all week, but he's playing today. But he had 12 targets last week for 88 yards. He never has a big game. He's just not that good, but he's got such high volume. What about Dortch? What about Greg Dortch, the other receiver for the Cardinals? Don't worry about the sexy players. Let's try to find the real shit where we could whack them on the line of the FanDuel. Identify mismarked lines, like that week where we all had conversations all week and we all said the same thing randomly. Shit, Odell Beckham looked fucking fast, didn't he? I talked to 10 guys that said it. So the next week we look, he said at 25 yards, we hammer the ladder all the way to 100 and we kill him. So what can we do here? I'm going to keep reading. Southwest Florida, there we go. London or Dortch? Oh, shit. How's London? I got a fantasy factors. Okay, London's not on it. The 5 best guys that are all questionable that with injuries that we got to look at: Breece Hall, Tank Dell, Keenan Allen, Olave, and Godwin. I know Paul Riz and Oscar got Keenan Allen in the 2 leagues that I'm in. I'm not sure who's got him in Carmelo's league, but we got to look at that. You know what? I would go with. I think I like Drake London, but that's in Jersey. That game's in the stadium in New Jersey. So Atlanta and the Jets, ugly versus ugly in an ugly weather day in an ugly stadium. Like, you know what? Maybe we should stay away from so much ugly, right? Yeah, I just talked myself out of the London. Too much shit, right? Shit. What do we expect? Fucking roses, right? Yeah. Rain in New Jersey, in the swamps of Jersey. There you go, C. Rich. Hey, C. Rich, you know what? I'm playing you today, and I'm happy that you don't have that much faith in Ford. I think Ford, you know what? I don't like to bullshit. I'm not gonna stay fucking coy to make my fan. If I win, I win. I've got more bad beats than anything. Fuck it. I love Ford. I'm starting to love Ford. Every time I watch Cleveland, number 34 impresses me. That's simple. I always have a sit up in my chair moment like, oh shit. He looks, just talent evaluation. He looks good. He seems to be getting a good workload all the time. He seems to be a horse. Fucking Flacco starting today. They're not gonna. They gotta use him. Like, he saved himself in the receiving game and got a decent. They gotta go back to him. If they don't rely heavily on Ford, they shouldn't even play today. So I think Ford is a great one on the betting lines. I'm gonna look. I'm taking it nice and smooth today. We're going to look at everything. I want to read these comments. Yeah, Ritter against the Jets, Nate. I don't like him either. I agree. See, I didn't even read these comments. I'm coming down. Adams or Pittman? Man, you know what, Mel? Pittman. Definitely Pittman. Michael Pittman is a beast. Michael Pittman has 34 catches in his last 4 games. That's 8.5 a game. You don't. He averages an average game for him is 8.5 catches lately the last month. Oh, that's tremendous. Let's see what the odds are on some of these. Now we're going to start dipping into the odds on the guys. Samuel's hot. So I've been noticing Samuel. I want to do something with Ford. How is Tank Dell's health right now? Is he all right? I'm starting him in the NOOCH league. I'm already locked in. I sat DK. Is Tank Dell all right? I'll tell you what, man. I think he surpassed Nico Collins. I thought he was going to be like a gadget player because he's so small. It says he's 5'10", 165. That's tiny. That's a William Patterson receiver. Like, he must be so good. You have to have touched by the hand of God talent to be in the NFL at 5'10", 165. That's my common sense kicking in. That tells me all I need to know. If that kid can hold up, I'm watching and he's making plays. And who told me about the CJ Stroud demanded that they draft Tank Dell after they drafted him? Who was telling me that? Was it UT, Rich? That was a great nugget. That's why I appreciate the nuggets. That was a great nugget. I had no idea that Tank Dell. Now it makes sense. Did you guys know that? Thank you for whoever gave me that nugget. Tank Dell and CJ Stroud paired up in some shit before the draft, and CJ Stroud loved Tank Dell. This is like a loose story. I got the gist of it. I'm sure. Great chemistry. When the Texans drafted CJ Stroud, wow, these guys are fucking rookies, man. We're talking about playoff races, guys. It's a new day. So anyway, Tank Dell and CJ Stroud had great chemistry in the college workout fucking 6 months ago. Look, these guys are babies. This is like the Oklahoma City Thunder of football from 2010-11 or whenever that year was, when Harden, Westbrook, and Durant, they went to the finals and they were babies and they played against the Heat. I'm like, holy shit, these guys are all 19, 20. What the fuck is going on? Like, you never really saw that. Like the Fab Five in Michigan, when 5 freshmen went to the NCAA finals. It didn't happen before. When I saw OKC and the NBA go to the finals as babies, didn't see that. I've never seen a rookie quarterback like Stroud and a rookie. Now that I'm thinking, Tank Dell's a rookie. Like the quarterback receiver that's tearing up the league are rookies. Like now they're starting to it's not like in the beginning of the season when we were noticing them, everybody would say, yeah, but Houston sucks. Like that's where the conversation would end, like if they were Arizona. But not anymore. Not anymore. These guys are coming in ready. And you know what it is? It's the level of information they're getting at young ages. These guys are so mentally ahead. They're reading defenses like a 35-year-old at 14. They're in high school, clicking back the film. Run it back. Like, it's just when you see something so much more times, and then by the time he's in the league, he's got the skills. I don't think they're better per se. I think they're much more ready, much faster with the information superhighway, right? Think about it all. The information is so much faster. I can become a semi-expert at anything I want just if I have an idea to do so. I couldn't do that when I was in high school. You couldn't just pick up your phone, Google something. There wasn't even smartphones till later. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's amazing how far advanced you could see that everything has become. And on the other side of that coin, I don't see the progression ascend and keep ascending like Herbert. Tyrod Taylor got the shot in his back. It hit him in the wrong place, whatever. Herbert had to started his career super rookie, like Stroud, super rookie Herbert. But he's not any better now. But he's still super. But I don't know. It's hard to explain. What I'm trying to say is I don't see the development like scale, the way the quarterbacks are ascending. It's not as gradual. Like they don't start as low in the pros, like the ones that are good. Like Zach Wilson, he stinks because he stinks. It's not gonna get better. Like Peyton Manning stunk. He stunk. And then he became the best. And then he threw for 350 and 4 every week. Never rolling out, never using his leg, just surging. But he stunk his rookie year. Now you're seeing quarterbacks come in super. Stroud, super. Oh, man, that's a great game today, Mel. Great game. I think I like the Niners today. I think I like the Niners. I think I like the Niners today. Warren, big Warren guy. I'm feeling Warren. My mother had Mostert and Mixon and Warren on the fringe. And I said, Ma, when Burrow goes down and Browning goes in, the Bengals become the Jets. Think about it like that, Ma. When Burrow goes down and Browning comes in, they become the Cincinnati Jets. Look at all that. Look at all that garbage, that basura. You didn't know I knew that word. So, Mom's going Warren, I think. Ma, if you're watching, I'd take a hard look at Warren. Pittsburgh, they might lose today, Pittsburgh. Arizona's my upset of the special of the day, boys. I want everybody to take a note of that. Get a pen, put it down. Get a pen and put it down. Arizona, the Road Dog Warrior. I got it written down. I actually have it. It says Road Dog Warrior. Don't mess around. Don't mess with me. Where is it? I know what I wrote. Where the fuck is it? You know what? Oh, here it is. Kyler Murray. Ready for this, guys? First of all, that little shit, Mike Lombardi. Congratulations, Mike. You must really be connected. I've seen this guy wrong so much this year. The little chubby guy, he's on Pat McAfee. He's always wrong. He said, oh, Pittsburgh's gelling. And they are. They are. He's right. But this fucking guy is so cold. He gave him the kiss of death. Then he said, oh, it's all going to gel. They're just going to roll over Arizona. And I'm thinking like, wait, nobody blows anybody out easily. It's the NFL. It's 2023. Like the shit teams stay in it. Like all these good teams have hiccups. And I'm like, when does Pittsburgh's been winning hard and ugly kind of with the running and the all year? When does Pittsburgh roll anybody? So I'm thinking, let me look into this. So I look, Kyler Murray, career on the road, 14-5-1 against the spread on the road. Kyler Murray, road dog. They're playing Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, what are they going to win? 3-2? We're not afraid of Pittsburgh like that. What are they going to win? 7-4? So I really 6.5 for ugly teams like that in Pennsylvania. Rain yet? It's going to be raining. Look at the weather outside. 6.5. I think Arizona, guys, we have to look at weather today and shit like that. Scumbag teams, they don't blow anybody out. What is this, the fucking 78 Steelers? Oh, they're going to win 40-0? They scored. They haven't scored 40 points all year total. Right? What do you think, guys? I like Arizona and them points. That little chubby guy's always wrong. Mucho frio. Very cold. Lombardi. He already gave Pittsburgh the kiss of death. He said, oh, George Pickens is going to tear up the NFL this year. I was watching that one. How'd that go? Oh, see, Rich, did you tell me that or did you rob that from Big Bro? Did I have that conversation with you? Might have. I'll tell you what, Mel. We got big races in your league today. I know you and Oscar are dominating my league, but we got big races. You and Ray are right behind me. Who are you playing today? Who are you playing? Oh, yeah. You know what? There's no more hiding that coach, Paul. There's no more hiding that coach. That fucking guy, I've been calling him Fish Face for 2 years now. I like saying crazy names for like guys that I don't like. It's not personal. It's like my way of like, just saying I don't like him as a coach. I don't like that fish face bastard. Don't throw me off. I don't really mean it. I don't mean it. It's jokes, but I don't like that fish face. Yeah, he's the worst coach I've ever seen in my life. They fired the coordinator last year and they kept him. Man, they kept him. I like Romo because he calls the game pretty good. Romo's he calls the game good. My father used to claim him on the Italian team. I'm like, Dad, I don't know. I was teaching in school this morning. There's a picture of him on Spanish Heritage Month. Nah, he's Italian. You trust me. He's Italian. I don't know, Dad. I don't know, Dad. Spanish Heritage Month. He's on the poster. You don't know what you're talking about. Tony Romo. He's Italian. He makes everybody Italian. He makes everybody Italian, my father. Yeah. Eckler 50 receiving plus 320. That's what I like. Oh, man. I feel like I'm getting carried today. Whoa, guys. Guys, put me down. Whoa, guys. Oh, I feel like I'm getting. You guys are coming through good. I like it when we get a little group in here right off jump. Yeah, I don't have to. Yeah, this is nice. That's a good find, Oscar. And I didn't even open the board yet. I'm getting jewels from you guys, and then I'm going to go accordingly. We're going in another way. I like that. Pittsburgh wins today. That's what you know. What, Oscar? We have to figure out. I agree with that premise. Of course, I agree with it. I'm just trying to think. Here's what I'm doing, Oscar. I'm like, all right, what's the trend of how like when the games are getting caught up and shit doesn't make sense? I caught it Thursday night. I called a few people. I said, guys, Dallas is really good, but Seattle's 6-5. That's a marker game. They're not supposed to be 8.5-point favorite. Seattle's a winning team. They're not Arizona. Now I like Arizona. Huh? That's ironic. But I was like, that spread is too high. I was like, that should be a 4.5-point game. And the game ended in between. So we caught it correctly. I think that Pittsburgh, everything's going so well. We're due to have a sloppy game in the rain. Kenny Pickett fumbles. Kenny Pickett's got little hands. Kenny Pickett with them little hands in the rain. Trust me. Kyler Murray, he's little, but he could run all over the place. You can't catch a fucking little guy like that in the rain. The defense can't cut. The little guy could. Little stop. That little fucker will have rushing yards today. Ooh, oh my God. This is why I love this lane. That's a light bulb, guys. The style of game that it's going to be today in Pittsburgh with Arizona. When I played against Montclair in a fucking hurricane, I realized it was easier to run because they couldn't tell where I was going. I always remember that. It was fucking raining and it was a little easier. If you're quick, it's harder for the defense. Kyler Murray's gonna have to take off today because he's not just gonna drop back in the rain. Think about it. Is Kyler, all 5'8" of them? Oh, Kyler, I want you to drop back and pick out your receivers all day in that 40-degree Pittsburgh rain, and I want you to be a surgeon. No. So we got to look at Kyler rushing, right? Write that down. I'm writing that down. We're going to get Kyler rushing today. That's a Joe Namath guarantee. That's my first Namath of the day. Murray rushing. If it's low, we're going to hammer that. Hammer time. Harris. I like Harris as a scorer. I like Harris. Yeah, you got him. You got him against Mom. I'm not putting that one in. That's bad mojo for us. I got to stay away from that. We might do a Warren anytime. Oh, yeah. No Warren? No Warren? Josh Downs. One of my favorite receivers in the first, 6 weeks of the season, right? He got a little tripped up with some weird injuries, and he's been slow. I'd like to see Downs. We got to check out his little log. How's Downs been lately? Oh, John, a game day bundle is perfect way to start your Sunday. The dispensary's texting me. No thanks. Saw you already. A game day bundle. Fucking look at the government. I'm getting texts for stuff that the police used to pull me over for when I was a kid. One time, the police, I was like 21, they pulled me over on Main Ave in Clifton. I've been in Clifton my whole life. Fucking sweat, blood, and tears for that town. The scumbags, they went in they pulled me out of the car, searched it, nothing. I was respectful, of course. They went in my trunk, and all of a sudden, they came out with a little baby, 0.1, 0.2. It came out in court, 0.2. They took me into jail, and they sang "Sorry, Miss Jackson" to me all the way to jail. And they went, but before they took me to jail, we were on Main Ave. They stopped at Dunkin' Donuts. Swear to God. So you can go fuck yourself. You know who you are, punks. They took me to Dunkin' Donuts, and they went for their fucking donuts. Then they sang "Sorry, Miss Jackson" to me. Then they took me in, and then we got it dropped. Go fuck yourself. Oh. Don't fuck around with people that don't look for trouble. Oh, man. So, hey, there he is. Hey, Ricky, you made me think of the other Richie. We got an over-under on Richie. Richie from New York. The over-under is 1206. Richie from New York. I want everybody on this right now. We got the over-under. I made the NOOCH Sportsbook. Richie from New York is tardy. Lifetime tardy. He's always late. He texted me. He fucking DM'd me. I've been going for 3 years from 10:30 to 12:30. He hit me up 12:45 like, hey, you live streaming today? Oh, I love you, Richie. I love you. The over-under on Richie from New York today is 1206. First time we hear from Richie. Did Richie from New York come in? Holy shit, guys. Imagine if I call it. Am I fucking psychic? If this guy comes in at 1206, I'm going to bet $1 million fucking dollars. I will leave my house. I will shut the live stream down and go right to Monmouth with a fucking briefcase. That's how lucky I would be. If I call the under is the favorite. T-Rich said over. We got bets. It's wow. Richie made the over. Richie, look at this. I set the over under at 1206. Trying to make it so you come under, Rich. So you make it. You got 1 minute and you're still tardy. Oh, Richie. You know what? I love you, Rich. That's why I love a motley crew like this. We got all different guys. I can't even do my fucking trivia yet because the guy who wants the trivia is an hour and a half late. You know, Rich, I hope you needed your sleep. Oh, Ma, you're making the sauce today? Oh, Sunday sauce, Gardner. Oh, man. I am going to eat like I'm going to the electric chair at midnight. I am going to eat today. I had a 6 for 6er this week, training, quit walking in the gym on day 6 yesterday. Like, oh, to me. Oh, yeah. Woke up, though, a little shaky this morning. But I took a little Dayquil, trying to knock it out before it comes in. A little sore throat, but I play hurt. I woke up at 8:30 like, geez, why am I up so late on a Sunday? because I usually like wake up normally or way earlier. And then at 9:30, I was like, I got a little tickle in my throat. Why? And then at 10:30, he's like, I'm definitely symptomatic. Why? And then I had to stop saying why, and I had to attack it. So I got my vitamin C, my zinc, my multi. You know me, fucking tea, and I get my mind going, and I do what I do. And my mom's making the gravy. You can't beat it. Can't beat it. Hey, Ricky. Wow, look who's right under that comment. That's perfect. Perfect. Ricky and me. Ricky is my friend since we're 8 years old. Right, Ricky? 8 years old? When my father bit you on the arm in fucking Little League practice, he told him, give me the bat, kid. Ricky told him, fuck you. Ricky told him, fuck you. And he said, what? My father, now listen to this. This is Little League. This is Little League practice. My father, okay, I hope Dre calls. We need Dre in here. Dre was saying, Nooch, I never saw anybody like your father in my life. My father's at Little League practice with a silk fucking fleece. He didn't change to come to practice. Right from the social club, right to practice. My father's in a silk fucking like a green fleece. Hey, Rick. And my father has maybe the greatest hair of all time. He's the Hote. My dad is the Hote. I don't know. I didn't even get his hair. My father's got the super low hairline, cut off at the corners like he just came out of the barbershop forever. Never can you ever touch his hair. Ricky, do you remember what my father had? What kind of headwear did my father wear in Little League practice? Or what? Say the name, Rick. What did he wear? Not a cap. Do you remember the showboat? What? It was an Atlantic City comp gift, I guess. I know he didn't fucking go buy it in the gift shop. My father never pays for anything. Like, if it ain't a fucking comp, like, my father used to hit me ground balls in the suite. Like, when I was, like, in Little League, literally, I used to get ground balls in the suite. I used to take infield, outfield in the fucking suite. Imagine that. That's amazing. Visor! Yes! Yeah! Yeah, Ricky! Yeah! The showboat visor. My father had a white visor, and then he would get the sweat and go, remember, Rick? Come on, John. Like a machine, John. Like a machine. Like a machine, kid. Oh, man. Visor. Oh, man. That's crazy. Shit. Yeah, we got big matchups today. Man. What now? Okay, I'm gonna go down the board now. No fluff, no fucking fluff on my shows. We get right to the fun shit. If it's gonna be good conversation, and then we get into the board. I didn't even hit the board yet because I said no fluff today. Feeling I was a little shaky, so I wanted to make sure it's right to the point. So I'm gonna go on this board real quick. All right, we're gonna talk a little bit about each topic real quick. We're gonna do a 60 seconds to 2-minute topic on each game. I'll read your comments much faster if you have anything to say. We're gonna do each game for about a minute. If I get more than 2 or 3 comments, I'll stay on it, and then I'll just fucking say ding. I don't need equipment. I can't make a buzzer. Ding. Right? Like, my common sense beats a lot of shit. It's like rock, paper, scissors. I get a lot of places just by not being stupid. All right, let's go, Nooch. Chargers. We got Fish Face. You know what? I'm scared of that game. Chargers, Pats, 60 seconds. And comments if you need, if you're seeing anything on that game. You know what? We'll do 2 minutes because I do want to, I want to look at the board. But we got Fish Face on the road. We got New England shitty weather. We got Belichickian defense. You still got Belichick fucking up Herbert on exotic blitzes and shit. I don't know. Keenan Allen's questionable today. I'm feeling a stay away. What do you think? Omit. You know, on the SATs, if you don't know an answer, omit. I love words. I fucking love words. I'm a wordsmith. Omit. Rick? T-Rich, C-Rich, Jarrett is Rookie of the Year still in here? Omit Oscar? Do we just wipe, like, how's Oscar? Paul Riz, you guys are Keenan Allen owners. You should know everything about him right now. So how's Keenan Allen? That's what I'd like to know. How's Keenan Allen? Honestly, guys. That's my main question for that game. How's Keenan Allen? Because I know he was questionable at 9:30 this morning, but it's not 9:30 anymore. Oh, Molly McGrath's Washington report. Oh, man. At least it's not Molly Karam. Hey, does anybody notice Molly has no tone? Hey, it's Ryan Patterson. Hey, what's up, Rye? Hey, Rye. Listen, we did a lot of numbers, and I know you're a busy guy. I just wanted to give you the bad news directly. If you lose to Knobs today, and I just keep taking care of business, and you get cooked next week by T-Rich, which is likely, and I just win again against Pat's bat, you're going to be out. Oh, damn. Yo-yo. 837. 837. 837. Hey, 837. 837. I got jokes today. 837. 837. See the yo-yo? Remember the yo-yo? 837. 837. Ooh, Dunny, you're on the other one. You're on the other one, Dunny. 757. 758. Ooh. Oh, hey, guys. I'm still here. Ooh. Oh, shit. Oh, Dunny and Patterson. You thought you beat me already. Hey, I'm looking. You guys need to win, but it's not likely. T-Rich has the strongest team in the league. He's playing Dunny right now. If he whoops Dunny's ass, Dunny's in the same position as Patterson. Oh, that could be an epic. This is the greatest. It's not really that great. I had like 10 fucking heart attacks this season on fantasy. Like, this is the craziest year. There's no consistency. That's why we're going to just love Pittsburgh today in a rainy game. I don't know. There's no consistency. There's no consistency this year, right? There's no consistency. There's a lot of shit. But okay, we're gonna go down the line. We know that we're gonna omit, like the SATs. We're gonna omit the Chargers-Patriots game. Too much poop is around. I don't like manure. Okay. Arizona. Now here's the thing. Arizona, Pittsburgh. What did you learn from Uncle Nooch Thursday night? Common sense and logic prevails, boys, especially in the gambling world. I know what the odds makers are doing. I know when they fuck up. I feel they fucked up. Listen, hear me out. Pittsburgh, they win ugly all fucking year. They win 7-5. You heard that spiel. They win ugly. They win like Pittsburgh. Who the fuck are they to lay 6.5? That's a lot of points. And as a person who knows markers and spreads, that is a fucking ton of points. That's a ton of points. If we could bump that up a little, I'm telling you, man. Kyler Murray, road dog warrior, 14-5-1 career against the spread. 2-1 this year against the spread. Third game back, sharper. Arizona, boys, all my conventional wisdom of being around the sports book for 25 years as an adult, not even counting my childhood years, 25 years as an adult. There's something fucking chirping at me on that Arizona spread. They could win that game outright. I wouldn't be surprised. The value is high. To get 6.5 points with two Scott and Bean teams like that, Pittsburgh doesn't, they're not a motor, like where they just roll teams. Like they grind you down. Like, I just think it's too high. So that's all I can really get out. I don't even know how I mean it, but it's a little high. I know. But it's a game like this. It's a game like this the rain, Pickett, the hands, the fucking Kyler, the quickness, the defense on skates in the fucking mud. I'm telling you, the 6.5 in a fucking mud game, you have no idea which way that game's going to go. Arizona could be up 14-3 in the first quarter. And then you're like, oh, shit, look at us. We're up by 20. That's all. I don't know. Let's see. You love the Saints? You love the Saints getting the points, Chris? Yeah, Rye, you got me twice this year. Rye, you swept me. You swept my ass. I can't say shit. Dunny and Ryan versus NOOCH this year, 4-0. Hey, you know I have no streak under 3 this year. I started out the season 0-3, JFFL. Then I won 5 in a row. Now I lost 4 more in a row. Oh. Shit. I don't know, Oscar. This is a fucking crazy NFL this year. This is tough. We agree to disagree on a few of these. Hey, we were disagreeing Thursday night. Yeah, that's why sports is a lot of fun to me, because there's variables. It's like you try to see it. That's why you go with a guy who's hot, because he's seeing something that maybe you might not be. Different perspectives. That's why gamblers go with certain things like that. So upset money line. Ooh, Jets, Falcons. Hey, you know what? That's a great game for the Jets to win, because Atlanta has no artillery, like explosive artillery. They're dangerous, but the Jets defense is stout. I think the Jets defense could stand up to that challenge. But Atlanta's and if the Jets could get ahead, who's starting today? Is Boyle starting? That guy sucks, right? And I'll tell you what, one of my topics of the day. Do you know, I know Aaron Rodgers wants to get back and get a beat on next year, but another reason, remember this, boys, this year, only 9 games the whole season have been projected over 49.5. Only 9 games on the whole board, between 11 and 14 games per week, have gone over 50 over under for the projection. It's a fucking defensive year. And with the Jets defense, and you're Aaron Rodgers and you're not mathematically out yet, hey, if I'm 2 games back with 2 weeks left and I'm saying I'm not out in fantasy, if you just really look, the Jets are not out yet. So, and this guy's getting fucking stem cells in fucking Indonesia. He hurt his Achilles 3 weeks ago. He's healed already. He said, I don't even give a fuck if I re-tear it. I'll just heal it again. Like, he's crazy. So, number one, it's out of respect to that defense, and that it's such a low-scoring year that it makes sense for him to try to come back, because they're not really out yet. All these other teams keep losing. Let's see Pittsburgh lose today. Now, Denver and Houston, they're tied in the standings. Denver and Houston are tied. That's a big game today. That's a huge game. Detroit is 4.5 over the Saints. Now, I feel like the Lions should beat them soundly, but that's a scary team. The Saints in that dome, Derek Carr, Randy Quaid. Doesn't he look like Randy Quaid? Google Randy Quaid right now, boys. You want to fucking laugh? Derek Carr, Randy Quaid. I'll wait. Randy Quaid, Christmas Vacation. Do it. Hey, Ricky Fodor, Randy Quaid, Derek Carr. Next time you see, I don't know. I kept looking at Derek Carr. Like, who the fuck does this guy look like, man? Who the fuck? And then I was like, oh shit! Remember him drinking the beer at Christmas? Derek Carr. Oh my god, guys! Randy Quaid, Q-U-A-D. It's worth it. Derek Carr reminds me of this actor that was a funny guy when I was a kid. He's still around. He's still alive, but he doesn't look like Derek Carr now. You got to type in Randy Quaid, like Christmas Vacation. That is the movie, Christmas Vacation. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Randy Quaid. It's fucking Derek Carr. Oh, Ryan, that's the question of the day. Okay, Jalen Hurts is in Philly at home against the Niners. Philly's underdog today. That's going to be a fucking war. It's raining. You know what? Anything can happen. I'm going to enjoy that one as a fan, maybe take a couple player props. What do you think, man? I think Swift, oh man, but the Niners, something's got to give. You know what? The way that Eagles offensive line is, I think you're going to see the running game for Philly be a little better than we think. You know what? I'd like to take a shot on Swift leading the game in rushing today because everybody thinks McCaffrey will. But I think the best offensive line is actually the Eagles. I think Swift could lead. What I saw from Swift the last couple weeks, I think Swift could lead that game in rushing. Flacco, the return of Flacco, right? Yeah, right, Jared? Richard, what time did Richie come in? You didn't make the over-under, Rich? Oh, Richie, what time did Richie come in? Can we check the time on that comment? Richie, I made a sportsbook line on the time that you would enter because I saw the tweet. You hit me late and like, hey, you going on? I was like, this motherfucker's late again. Richie, tardy. You got another tardy. So I set the line at 8 o'clock this morning. Holy shit. I'm Nostradamus. I might be psychic. What time was that comment? Holy shit, Rich. I made the line, the NOOCH Sportsbook. You're going to appreciate this one, Rich. I made the NOOCH Sportsbook. When's Richie from New York coming in? The under was actually the favorite. It was I made the under minus 140. The over was the underdog. I gave you the benefit of the doubt, Rich, that you were going to be early, and I set the time a little late, and you still came in a little late. The over-under on Richie U was 1206. I made it 1206. I know you. Give me some credit, Rich. I was close. You came in about 12:15. Wow. I'm so proud of myself. I know my guys. Salute to Richie from New York. He got here. That's all that counts. It's my boy Richie. Richie, I got a question for you. Who was the first quarterback to ever rush for 1,000 yards in a season? Oh, shit. That's a good one. Ryan Patterson. Happy you're in here, buddy. Good to see you in here. Patty. Oh, Flacco today, huh? You know what? Where's the Cleveland game? Where's that Cleveland game, boys? We got to be – and the Rams, SoFi. And you know what? We're acting like the other quarterback's not 100 fucking years old. Stafford and Flacco, they're the same fucking age. You know who's going to run rush-out today? Ford. It's not a Flacco. I'm not going lock Flacco 2. Oh, man. Imagine he goes over 250. You never know, Rod. You could be right. Like, I don't know. I haven't seen him play in so long. I'm not going with like A-Chain today in my fantasy because I haven't seen it. I'm not going to go with Flacco. I'll be full disclosure, but I'm going to root for you. I'm going to be like, if he throws every fucking big chunk he gets, I'm going to be like, Brian, motherfucker. Oh, shit. Randall Cunningham. That's right. Yes, sir. That's right, Nate. That's right. Randall Cunningham. Randall Cunningham was my first like go-to quarterback in Madden on a team. How's that one for you? 7th grade sleepovers by my boy Scooter Hoyman's house. Me, Scooter, his brother, Boot, his grandmother, Mo. She was a Red Sox fan. She liked Mo Vaughn. Mo. And we used to fucking have sleepovers late at night, and Madden was out. It was like 92, 93. And I remember always taking the Eagles because they had Randall Cunningham. He moved around faster. That's when shit got like the first started to get like it is now, like as far as the concept, like how you could game. It was awesome. And then a lot of my friends would take the Cowboys because they always had Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin. I'm going to take you through the timeline of my Madden, like the teams. Then I'm in high school, and then in the late 90s, I still like to take San Francisco because Steve Young had just retired. Now, maybe it was college, like 98, 99. It was like senior year or freshman year of college because it was a weird Niner team. They had Jeff Garcia at quarterback, but they had Jerry Rice and Terrell Owens at receiver. They had the greatest receiver ever that didn't leave for Oakland yet, the Raiders, and Terrell Owens was coming up, and I knew that what Terrell Owens was. Imagine, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, shit, I'm going to play with the Niners, play with Owens and Rice as the receivers. Oh, shit. Then a couple years later, with the boys in college, we had our one buddy. We could never get Atlanta because somebody would always use Vic and roll like this and backwards and make everybody fucking chase him. And the Michael Vick experience happened in Madden. That was crazy. And now I haven't played Madden in a few years, but I got a text message from Chalkathan, one of my cousins. You know, the late sleepers that come on that you don't see them in here because they're definitely schnoozing. But they sent me a picture of they got the PlayStation 5 like 3 days ago. And I happen to have like a $300 credit to Best Buy, which I could put the difference to whatever I need to. It's time. I got the Xbox One and I haven't upgraded. You know, I've said I'll wait, but I feel like I might want to play a little Madden, a little downtime, shit like that. Because if the gaming got better, I'm grandfathered in. I was playing fucking Nintendo in the 80s. So like we love that shit. Like guys my age still play. Guys 10 years older than me have never played. It caught me. I'm the generation that we started gaming. So like all guys my age, if you like sort this out, this information, everybody games. But like my cousin, 10 years older, no. Because when Nintendo came out, when Atari was out and I was 5, my cousin was 15 already. So when Nintendo came out when I was 7 or 8, he was 18. He's not going to fucking start playing Nintendo at 18. You start that at like 5, 6, which my age. So that's why we still like, I can't wait to play the Madden. Oh, man. Got to read some of these comments. Jamarcus Russell. Minshew or Love, Mel? Love, I think. Love is hot. Love is fucking hot. Let me tell you something that's going on in Green Bay right now. We got to stay clear of the Chiefs today. Ma, are you watching still? Be careful starting Mahomes today. Number one, it's an ice bowl in Wisconsin. We got cheese heads, we got ice, we got sleet, we got snow. We got snow in Wisconsin. I don't know how many yards we're gonna get with that average Chiefs receiving core with the weather. And Green Bay is hot. They're a young team. They're coming on. The receivers, Love is getting hot. I would start C.J. Stroud, Ma, if you're still watching. That's that. Alabama. Ooh, you know what? The last time Georgia lost a football game on earth was in 2021, and it was to Alabama. Big win by Alabama last night, Oscar. Oh, you would go Minshew, huh? That's the beauty of sports, baby. That's the beauty of sports. Bama 4. Hey, who's the 4 teams getting in college? Washington's got to get in. Washington. I got to check that. Michigan, Washington, Ohio State. No, Ohio State lost, right? Michigan, Bama, Washington, Texas. Texas. You know what? I'm in love with Washington's team, man. I had Washington the other night against Oregon. I had it. And I fucking had it 8 weeks ago against Oregon. I love Washington's team. I like Michael Penix Jr., the quarterback. I love the receivers. I love Washington's team. I'm taking Washington to win the whole thing. I'll tell you right now. I don't give a fuck what the odds are because I'm going to enjoy rooting for them. Because I lose bets anyway. Why wouldn't I take the team I took a liking to? In situations like that, my cheddar is going to go on Washington to win it all, like as soon as the things go out. I wonder what the odds will be on that. Florida State 5th, huh? Shit. Richie. Hey, Richie. I'm going to hit you with trivia now. I'm going to hit you with so much trivia. You're going to be like, wow, Johnny, you really came through. You're a fucking clutch guy. Don't mention it, Rich. Don't mention it. That's what I do. Okay. My senior year, my junior year, our rival town on Thanksgiving, we would play Passaic, New Jersey. Passaic was our rival. They were fucking great. It was always a hard game. Who was the safety that came out of Passaic, New Jersey, that played on the Raiders, the hardest hitter to ever live in the NFL, the hardest hitter the NFL ever had. Who was he, Rich? Number 32. Don't look it up. Who knows this answer? Oscar, of course you know. If you're from Passaic or Clifton, don't answer. Well, Mel, do you know? Who is it? You don't know. I'll give you 2 questions, Rich. I want to get you guys warmed up. If we can get everybody in here at 10:30, I'm not going to wait an hour and a half to start. I don't know who's in. I want to make it fair. So I'll do anything in a short period of time. Like I'll do a 4 or 5 week challenge. It's better. It helps me keep track of it. But you got to come in 11 o'clock if you could. If you could, let me know. Jack Tatum is the safety. Jack Tatum. Hey, Tyler. What's up, buddy? Jack Tatum is the safety for the Raiders that was from Passaic. And now, only about 10, 12 years before me, I came up in the mid and late 90s. In the 80s, there was a running back in Passaic. He got his nickname. He got hit by a bus in the street. He fucking went down, and then he got right up and kept running. And they said, man, that boy's got an iron head. What's his name? Another legend from Passaic. His son plays on the Steelers now, Cam Hayward. Oh, shit. Craig Hayward from Passaic was the greatest running back ever to come out of Passaic. And he's a legend where we're from. And his son is Cam Hayward. And he's got 2 sons in the NFL. Yeah. Ironhead Hayward. I wish I never saw Ironhead play, but I remember like when I was a kid, he was in the NFL already. When he was on the Falcons and the Saints, they're like, yo, he's from Passaic. I'm like, what? That guy's from Passaic? I was just in the barbershop. Like, Ironhead was fucking good. Hey, I got another one. Who was, I want to see who's the first person to type this in. The Dolphins had a little bit of a resurgence with the Wildcat. Who were the 2 running backs in the late 2000s? Dolphins, Wildcat. 2008 Dolphins. Name them. Type them in. Who's got the fastest trigger fingers? This is the NOOCH challenge. I'm about speed. Rich, you have to be in the room to play. You just came in. If we start at 11 o'clock next week, I'll make something up. We have to start at a certain time. I've been in here for 2 hours. Not 2 hours, hour. That's right. Ricky Williams and Ronnie Brown. That's right, Richie. Good job, O. Okay, now I got a question for you guys. Oscar, you like Minshew on the road versus Tennessee? I'm worried about that game because didn't Tennessee kind of have a little? Did Tennessee play decent last week with Henry kind of running? Why do I have them in my mind like they might have played decent? I'm going to look right now at last week's schedule. Did Tennessee wake up a little bit last week? Let's check that out. Let's double check together. Week 12. Week 12. Where's Tennessee? Where are the Titans? 17-10, but they beat the shitty Panthers. But sometimes you need a get-right game. On the road, well, the Colts got a good – that's a divisional game. We got to be careful with that one, I think, maybe. Proceed with caution, I think. You know what I'm saying? What do we got, Tyler? Oh, man. You know what? I'm going to say, is she going to be in Wisconsin in that cold? Wow, that's love. She's going to be in the box, but still, to go to Wisconsin, is Taylor going to be there? Is there a line on that? Because like for the Super Bowl, they have like what color Gatorade. So I wouldn't be surprised if there was a line. Is there a line on? Did you find a line on one of these sites? You got to let me know. Oh, man. 5 times. I would say if she's there, it's going to be so much rain and boring game. Oh, man. You know what? It'll be a catch by Kelsey. Every catch by Kelsey will get a Taylor Swift because the game will be so sloppy in that rain, maybe. I'm going to, yeah. Oh, that's a good number, 5. I'm going to say 5. I don't want to say the same as you. I'm going to say 3. I'll be a little bit different. I'm going to say 3 on the Taylor Swift. And we're going to count. We're going to count the Taylor Swift. I love it, Tyler. I love it. Oh, man. Kelsey anytimer. You know what? They're going to need him today. And what do we know about sloppy mud games? The offense knows where they're going and the defense doesn't. And when you're looking to find holes, it's a great game to get open on your instincts. I think it could be a good Kelsey game today, guys. I think it could be a very good Kelsey game. I think we should look at him with the bets and all that stuff. I think we should look at that. Yes. Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, is that why, Mel? I didn't think about that. I've been so apprehensive on Mahomes, and all I've been looking at is how hot Love is. The KC defense is kind of good. Oh, that's right. Oscar was right. Oscar was right. Minshew. You're right. You're right, Oscar. Carmelo. Minshew over Love probably because of the weather. No matter what happens, it wouldn't be the smartest thing to play Love in that weather, I don't think. See, I don't have an ego. Yeah, I think you're right, Big O. Yeah, I would go with Minshew. He's a nice player, Minshew. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Devontae. What's Swift's name for the Eagles? I tried to say it just now, but I forgot. Damn, I got a mental block. Devontae Smith, and it's something with a D, right? D Swift. Wow, they got D Smith and D Swift. Oh man, yeah, that's gonna be tough. Ramondre or Javonte? Oh man, you know what? It's hard. Ramondre, that Patriot offense, Bailey Zappi threw 14 passes last week. 11 of them did not pass the line of scrimmage. And when you can get up on an offense like that, when you have no fear of getting beat deep, it doesn't usually make for a lot of running yards. That Patriot offense has such a small ceiling that I feel like you're putting a cap on yourself before the day even starts. You know what I'm saying? So I would go with Javonte because that's a fucking playoff game. Denver and Houston are both going for the playoffs. Identical records. It's a big game. How's Denver going to win? Russell's not a run and shoot, a fucking Peyton Manning. Like Javonte, motherfuckers bounce off him. Cortland Sutton, like I could see what Denver's doing. I can't really see what the Patriots are doing lately. You never know what you're going to get from that game. So I would lean towards Javonte. No. Yeah. I would go with Minshew. Hey, you're behind me, and is that Ray Murdamundo? You and Ray, I can't shake you two. Oh my goodness. Why are you two tied with me still? I got like the greatest team ever for a 12-man league, and I can't fucking shake you two. This has been a scumbag year for fantasy. Oh, has it been a frustrating year? Yeah, I know, Tyler. It's like I don't even want to see a team like the Patriots do anything well because I have it in my mind, like, stay away. You know better, Johnny. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those deals with me. They scare me with all that inadequate play. Like, think about all the sloppy play. Think about like all the variables that come into it. Like they're changing quarterbacks during the game. The fucking team can't go anywhere. It makes me nervous. Oh, That's called the selection. I'm on my baller shit. See that? Don't even let me get the cannabis till later. Ooh, how you doing? How you doing? Hey, if Aaron Rodgers could walk through stretches and go, I saw LeBron James do an and one and go, yo, LeBron, cut it out with the fucking pantomimes. LeBron's too much. He'll be like, he'll do an and one and be like LeBron, what the fuck? Did you just turn to The Exorcist? What is that? Holy shit. What do you got, Richie, baby? Hey, Richie, I'm going to make a deal with you. We're going to do the fucking contest. We're going to do a contest. I'm going to make it for something appropriate, some kind of reward, obviously. I'll let you know. I would like to have everybody in here at the contest. Can we start at 11:30 next week? I'm all about compromise. You don't have to be in here at 10:30. Can you come in by 11:30 so I can do a nice hour of like a question every 10 minutes, 10 questions, and then we'll do that for a week 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. So 10 questions a week, 50 questions, standings. Keep the standings, and I'll do it for real because I like shit like that. But we got to have it organized. Like, try to work with me so I can do a good job. Like, my challenge is if I challenge you guys, I want you to do as good of a job as I'm gonna do running it. So you get in here at 11:30, and I'll make a great trivia. A fucking NFL from 2000 to 2020, 23. That's the game. And NOOCH trivia from 2000 to 23, and it's going to be 5 weeks long, 50 questions, and we'll see who's the most knowledgeable sports fan. Yes. I'm going to do a point system. I'll explain it next week. I'll do the explanations at 11:30 to 11:35, 11:40. I'll have the game all thought out by then, and then we'll do a fun trivia, and we'll have like a little like incentive and stuff like that. We'll make it fun because I like trivia. Oh man. Hey, anybody like baseball in this room? I got one that it'll take you a long time to. It's so easy, but it's not easy, but it's a good one. Who's the only guy to pitch back-to-back no-hitters ever? Think about that. Check it later. I met him. Yeah, I met him when I was a kid at a baseball dinner. Yeah, it's crazy. Right. It's week 13. Right. Next week. That's right. Go Mets. Hey, speaking of the Mets, Rich, I heard some. That's right. That's right, Tyler. Yo, Johnny Vandermeer. Johnny Vandermeer. Yes. Wow, Tyler. Great job. Wow, Tyler. Johnny Vandermeer, back-to-back no-hitters. I was at a baseball dinner in Little League. Little League or Babe Ruth. And it was like mid-90s. And there was a little old man smoking a cigarette in the fucking place, inside. A little old man smoking a cigarette. That's how I'm giving you a timepiece. Like, you could smoke cigarettes in a banquet back then. A little old man smoking a cigarette at the head dais, and they did an announcement, and they said it's the only man to throw back-to-back no-hitters, 9 innings, no hits. Next start, 9 innings, no hits. No one else has gotten through ever. Johnny Vandermeer. So I got to meet him at the end. They told him, oh, this guy's a pitcher, and I got to meet him, and he was like a little old man. It was nice. And I met Yogi Berra many times too. I actually knew Yogi Berra pretty well, and he was fucking awesome. We were a lot alike. I loved Yogi Berra. Yogi Berra was like our team mascot. Like, I mean it. I was a coach for Montclair High School baseball, varsity, and Yogi Berra lived in Montclair. I didn't even know this. Yogi Berra lived in Montclair, and he loved us. We got all his perks. We played at Yogi Berra Stadium at Montclair State all the time. Fucking, flex game. We're in the stadium today. Like, Yogi's throwing out the first pitch. Like, the first time I met Yogi, he just shows up at our practice. I'm like, hey, Yogi. I shake his hand. He's like, oh, your hands are cold, kid. It was March. It was like 50 degrees. Like, he was crazy, Yogi. Yogi Berra was up to my chest. I can't believe that he hit 350 home runs in the major leagues. That's amazing. Hey, Mel, don't piss me off. I'm just kidding. All right, ready? Here's the bets of the day. Bets of the day, boys. Did you? Did you, Tyler? Wow. Oh, man. Those are the best, those moments in sports. That's why I love doing this show. This is natural to me. I grew up, me and my dad, first of all, I have no brothers and sisters. My dad was like my fucking buddy, my brother, crazier than me. If you think I can talk, you haven't met him. When we watch games, it was a fucking a goddamn broadcast from whenever we were in the living room. We eat, the game's got to be on. We don't miss anything. There's a TV in the kitchen, and the whole day is a conversation. So this is natural to me. This just brings me back to how me and my father grew up on a Sunday. You know, like in the house, like when I was a kid. So, oh man, yeah, Big Poppy. Whew. So bets of the day. Bets of the day. Here we go. I'm gonna sign off in a couple minutes because I got to throw my last ones in. All right. I have to say, I like Arizona plus that 6.5, but it's a wacky day. It's a wacky day, guys. You know what I am gonna say? Who can who can we who can we say is our bet of the day, guys? I'm not crazy about this board. You know I don't like to fluff. I don't like to bullshit. I try to be authentic, so you don't think like you know what's gonna happen in here. It's not a fucking shtick. I'm not selling refrigerators. I'm trying to have a good time with friends. You know what I'm saying? So the bet of the day. This is a proceed with caution day. Where's my sign? This might be a day for the sign. Hey, where's my dog sign? My fucking dog sign. Oh, here it is. There could be a couple dogs on the premises. Could be a couple dogs on the premises. You like that? You like that? All right, boys. Chargers, Patriots, very ugly. Cardinals, Pittsburgh. Let's look at that 6.5. Denver, Houston, tough game. Detroit, Saints, fucking tough, man. Colts, Tennessee. Tennessee just woke up. I'm scared. Atlanta, Jets, shitty game in rainy New Jersey. I'm scared. Dolphins, Washington. It's fucking pouring in Washington. I'm scared. Carolina, Tampa Bay. Pukeville. Puke. You get my drift? We got to be honest. We might have to go very low amounts just for fun. Fuck it. Nothing crazy today. Niners, Eagles, raining in Philly, and the better team is fucking underdog. I don't know. They're making you say, well, San Francisco. Everybody's saying San Fran. Why? Is anybody better than Kelsey at center blocking motherfuckers and that line? Is anybody more clutch than that team right now? Why the fuck are we going with the 49ers? I'm leaving strong today, boys. You're going to get the message. Whatever the answer is going to come out organically. Cleveland, the Rams. Flacco, Stafford. We're going to bet on the fucking Geriatrics Bowl. All the Chiefs, they're humming this year. Nah. Ugh. And the Jacksonville Bengals. That's tomorrow. So the lesson of today is don't be a sucker. I love you guys, and I'll see you next Sunday. Let's go.